Imagine opening your banking app and realizing you have no idea where your money went this month. The paycheck came in, the bills got paid, but the rest, gone. Just like that? What if I told you that with the right expense app, you could make every dollar work harder for you without spending hours buried in spreadsheets? Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know the smartest apps that can turn your messy spending habits into a clear, simple plan, and I'll share one surprising feature most beginners overlook that could save you hundreds of dollars a year. Number 1. Why expense apps matter. Think of your money like water leaking out of a bucket. If you don't know where the leaks are, you'll never be able to save. Expense apps are like shining a flashlight into that bucket. They show you exactly where your money is going. According to research, over 60% of Americans don't track their spending consistently. That's why so many feel broke even when they're earning enough. For example, someone earning $3,000 a month might be shocked to learn they spend $400 just on takeout. Once you see it, you can control it. That's the power of these apps. Number 2. The simple apps that do the heavy lifting. You don't need a complicated financial tool. Some of the best apps are beginner-friendly. Take Mint, for example. It connects to your bank accounts and automatically tracks every transaction. If you buy coffee for $5, Mint knows it's under food and drink. If you pay rent, it tags it as housing. The app then shows you colorful charts so you can instantly see where your money flows. Another great option is Goodbudget. Instead of tracking after the fact, it uses a digital envelope system. Let's say you set aside $300 for groceries. Each time you shop, you subtract from that envelope. When the envelope is empty, you know you've hit your limit. Simple, clear, no surprises. Number 3. Apps that help build habits. Knowing where your money goes is only half the battle. The real challenge is changing habits. That's where apps like YNAB, short for You Need a Budget, come in. YNAB forces you to give every single dollar a job. Imagine you earn $2,500 this month. Instead of just letting it sit, you tell YNAB, $500 goes to rent, $300 goes to groceries, $200 goes to savings, $100 goes to fun. You assign every dollar. The moment you try to overspend in one category, YNAB nudges you to move money from another. Over time, this rewires how you think about spending. It's like personal finance training wheels until you can ride on your own. Number 4. Expense apps for cash spenders. Not everyone wants to connect their bank account. Some people still like using cash or prefer privacy. Apps like PocketGuard or even a simple manual tracker like Spending Tracker let you input expenses quickly by hand. For example, you pay $40 cash at a gas station, you open the app, hit gas, type in 40, done. It's fast, it's private, and you're still building awareness. This is perfect for beginners who want control without feeling like Big Brother is watching. Number 5. The psychology behind tracking. Here's something most people don't realize. Just the act of tracking your expenses makes you spend less. Studies have shown that when people write down or log what they spend, they cut unnecessary expenses by as much as 20%. Why? Because nobody wants to see pizza delivery $40 5 times in a row staring back at them. An app makes it visible. And when it's visible, it's real. For example, one college student I coached was shocked when her app showed she spent $180 a month just on snacks at vending machines. Once she saw it, she cut it in half immediately. Number 6. How expense apps can save you money automatically. Some apps don't just track, they help you save without you noticing. For instance, apps like Digit or Capital round up your purchases and stash the difference into savings. So if you spend $9.20 on lunch, it rounds up to $10 and puts the extra 80 cents into savings. That might sound small, but over a year, these little roundups can add up to hundreds of dollars. Imagine having an extra $500 at the end of the year just because your app did the saving for you. Number 7. How to choose the right app for you. With so many options, how do you know which one to pick? Start by asking yourself 2 questions. First, do you want the app to connect automatically to your accounts, or do you prefer entering things manually? Second, do you want just tracking, or do you want budgeting tools that help you plan ahead? For example, if you're a busy parent juggling bills, Mint might make your life easier because it's automatic. But if you're a student learning discipline, Goodbudget's envelope system might be perfect. The best app is the one you'll actually use consistently. Number 8. Common mistakes beginners make. A lot of people download an app and then give up within a week. Why? Because they try to track everything perfectly right away. That's overwhelming. My advice: start small. Track just 1 or 2 categories first. For example, focus on eating out and groceries. Once you're comfortable, add more. Another mistake is ignoring the app's alerts. If the app says you're close to your budget, don't swipe it away. Pay attention. That alert is your chance to make a smarter choice before it's too late. Number 9. A real-life example. Let me give you a quick story. I once worked with a guy named James who always felt broke. He earned $3,500 a month, but had nothing left by the end. I suggested he try PocketGuard. Within 2 weeks, he saw that $600 of his money was going to random subscription services he didn't even use, like 3 different streaming platforms and a gym he hadn't stepped into in a year. He canceled them, freed up $600 a month, and suddenly felt like he got a raise without changing jobs. That's the power of using an app. Number 10. The hidden feature that most beginners miss. Here's the loop I promised earlier. Most beginners don't realize that many expense apps can predict your future spending. That means they can warn you in advance if you're about to overspend. For example, an app can show you that if you keep eating out the way you are, you'll blow past your food budget by the 15th of the month. It's like a crystal ball for your money. Imagine the relief of knowing that before it happens, instead of stressing after the fact. This feature alone can save you from that awful end-of-the-month broke feeling. Number 11. Putting it all together. At the end of the day, expense apps aren't about limiting your life. They're about giving you freedom. Freedom to buy that vacation ticket without guilt. Freedom to enjoy a night out without wondering if you can afford rent. Freedom to finally feel in control. Think of it this way. When you know where your money goes, you control it. When you don't, it controls you. Number 12. Expense apps that work for couples. Money problems are one of the top reasons couples fight. Expense apps can help solve that by letting both partners see the same budget in real time. Apps like Honeydew are built for couples. For example, if one partner buys groceries, the other can instantly see how much is left in the food budget. No more awkward "where did the money go?" arguments. Both people stay on the same page, literally. Number 13. Apps that focus on debt tracking. If you're carrying credit card debt, tracking your payments is just as important as tracking your spending. Apps like Debt Payoff Planner are designed for this. They let you plug in your debts, interest rates, and monthly payments. Then the app shows you exactly how long it will take to be debt-free with different strategies, like the snowball or avalanche method. For example, if you owe $5,000 across 3 cards, the app can help you see how paying just $100 extra a month could save you thousands in interest. Number 14. Apps with shared family budgets. Families with kids often have more moving pieces than one person can handle. That's where family-focused apps like FamZoo come in. They let parents set budgets for kids, track allowances, and even teach children money skills. Imagine giving your child a prepaid card loaded with $20 for the month. They can see their spending in the app, and when the money is gone, it's gone. This not only teaches discipline, but also saves parents from constant "can I have more money?" conversations. Number 15. Apps that work offline. Sometimes you're traveling or in a place with poor internet, and you still want to track your money. Offline expense apps like Money Manager let you input everything manually without needing a connection. Later, it syncs when you're online again. For example, if you're on a road trip and you stop at a diner that only takes cash, you can log the $25 instantly. This way, your budget stays up to date no matter where you are. Number 16. Expense apps for freelancers and side hustlers. When you're freelancing or running side gigs, your money comes in from different places at different times. Apps like Wave or QuickBooks Self-Employed help keep that organized. They track income, expenses, and even mileage for tax deductions. For example, if you drive 15 miles to meet a client, you log it, and the app tells you how much you can deduct at tax time. That's money back in your pocket. Number 17. Apps that help you set goals. Tracking expenses is good, but setting goals makes it powerful. Apps like Simplify by Quicken let you create savings goals for things like vacations, emergencies, or even buying a car. Every time you save or cut spending, the app shows you progress toward your goal. For instance, if you want to save $2,000 for a trip, the app might show you that by cutting dining out by just $50 a month, you'll reach your goal 3 months faster. Seeing that progress keeps you motivated. Number 18. Gamified expense apps. Some apps turn budgeting into a game, which makes it more fun to stick with. For example, Habitica lets you create financial tasks like log today's expenses or don't overspend on coffee. And when you complete them, you earn rewards in the app. It feels like leveling up in a video game, except the reward is better money habits. This approach is especially helpful if you're someone who struggles with motivation. Number 19. Expense apps that connect with banks safely. 1. Fear beginners often have is it safe to connect my bank account? Modern apps use bank-level encryption, meaning your data is as secure as when you log into your online banking. Some even use read-only connections, so they can see your transactions but can't move money. For example, if you connect your checking account to an app like Mint, it can track spending but it can't make transfers. This safety feature gives peace of mind while still giving you insights. Number 20. Expense apps with bill reminders. Missing a bill can cost you late fees and hurt your credit score. Some apps, like Prism, specialize in bill management. They gather all your bills in one place and send reminders before they're due. Imagine never forgetting to pay your electric bill again because the app nudges you 3 days before. Over time, avoiding late fees could save you hundreds of dollars and protect your credit. So here's my question for you. If you downloaded an expense app today, which category of your spending do you think would shock you the most?